Beloved ones, I come on the wings of love. As your world continues to make changes in all areas of human existence, many people are finding it difficult to hold on, to feel a foundation around them and under them, so to speak. Everything is changing, everything is shifting, and as that occurs, so too does the human consciousness shift and change. This shift that humanity is experiencing is difficult for the majority of the people of the world to understand and experience consciously. For those who have been doing the work, following their inner guidance, their spiritual guidance on their spiritual path, it is a time of acclimating to the higher frequencies that are now coming in. It is a time to stretch beyond former limitations, to comprehend and understand that you now have the great opportunity to experience life on Earth on a much grander scale than you have ever dreamed possible. This is something that most of you still find difficult to understand and comprehend, that you are now the manifestors. You can create a wonderful new reality for yourselves, for your loved ones, and by doing so, for the world at large. You are the pattern makers. You are the ones who are creating the new reality by being willing to expand beyond previous limitations, to expand into new horizons by following the inner promptings of your heart, by doing that which comes to you, by being willing to follow through and complete the projects. We from the spiritual realms of existence can now communicate more easily with many, many of you, and those of you who are not used to hearing and receiving our thoughts and communications are finding this an amazing phenomenon. It is time. The veils have thinned. We can now communicate on a moment-by-moment basis. We can answer your questions as they come to you. All you have to do is intend that it be so, and we are there to answer that which you desire to know more about. The ancient knowledge from former civilizations waits poignantly to be tapped into and returned to the human civilization in the current times. There is much that can come through that will be of immense benefit to all who are fortunate enough to seek this knowledge. When they see this knowledge available, they will immediately make sure that they benefit from it. Many of you are still straddling two worlds, with a foot in each one, but this is becoming more difficult. As you become more attuned to the higher dimensions, you naturally let go of all that held you back before. You are moving forward, you are moving upward, but you are finding as you do this that you really do not have to go or do or be anything, that the answers come to you within your own being. You are your own guru. You are the one who holds all the answers within you. It is time to let those answers come through. You can do this by sitting in stillness and quietness without disturbance, opening up a clean page in a new notebook or journal, and allowing the words to flow through you. Then you can put this information away for a later time, making sure that you record the date, and you will see as time moves on that what you have been receiving is highly relevant, not only to you, but to humanity at large. Then we ask you to consider sharing this information in the form of books or ebooks, blog entries, or whatever. Share what comes to you. It is not necessary that you give all that comes through for free. For those who are required to make the effort of a small payment for information coming through you will invariably and inevitably value and appreciate it more than that which has been given freely. There are many seekers coming to the fore, looking for information, seeking answers to their questions as to why things in the world are happening as they are happening. And this is where those of you who have prepared and shared are in position to be of assistance to them. This does not have to be personal one-on-one assistance, for many of you, such as our scribe, have come to be of service to greater levels and numbers of humanity, rather than working one-on-one with people, and this is perfectly acceptable and perfectly fine. It is all about giving with joy, receiving with joy, sharing with joy, all that comes to you and through you. Each one of you comes with a special gift to give to others, to share with others, and it behooves each one of you to begin to appreciate others who also bring through important information, knowledge, and wisdom for these current times. Each of these offerings weaves together on the cosmic field of consciousness in golden strands, helping each person to glean from them the golden threads of truth for their own journey. Seek ever the way within. This is where everything that you have ever wanted and needed to know is located, within your own being. You have all the answers within you, within your greater divine mind and consciousness. You hold the wealth of information that all aspects of your soul have contributed throughout the ages. You it is, as ancient ones, have experienced this world many, many times in many different roles, from the highest to the lowest. You chose the path of personal experience in order to become the master over the challenges and obstacles that are presented in the world of duality, and you have done it. Most of you have moved beyond that phase. You are now in the phase of the challenge of accepting yourselves as masters of this world and this reality as you move into the creation of the new world. You are all doing this so very well. You are letting go of shoulds and have-tos and just going with the joy of what you are doing. If you feel joy and it feels good, continue, dear ones. If you are doing what brings back cycles that you have already worked through, that brings through fear and doubt or lowered self-worth or self-esteem, then quickly drop whatever you started to do. Go back to doing anything that you attempt with joy in your hearts. When you feel joy, all the energies flow together and everything comes together with grace and ease. This is another barometer to gauge how you are doing. Continue on. Yes, your world is changing, your outer world. Your inner world is based on a solid foundation of spirit, of the divine, and this is what will always carry you forth into the new millennium. We are ever with you. It is easier for us now to come to your side when you call. And why is that? Because you are like great pillars of light upon your planet. That is why. Until next month, may you be blessed. I am Hilarion.